was out there throwing today. Did you get a chance to see him?
What's that? Oh, Kyle?
Yeah.
I didn't, but I just heard it went well. So we'll probably just send him to an affiliate at some point. But he's on the mend.
How exciting is it to see someone kind of near the end of that return from Tommy John, and you know how much goes into the whole rehab process?
It's great. Obviously, Emmet, we've seen that this year, and Evan Phillips is going through it, and guys go through it, and to kind of be isolated or kind of on an island, and then to get back in the mix, it's good for them. And we want to get Kyle here so we can see his teammates. He's going to spend a couple of days here with us, so that's a good thing. But it's a long road.
Could he be like a bullpen option potentially end of next month? Is that how?
Well, I mean, if he continues to trend, and you never know how things are going to play out, but certainly to keep that option open and alive is certainly the plan. Yes.
You've gone out of your way to make sure Will Smith is getting rest and not playing and overloading him, but he seems to be in another second half downturn or slump. What do you see that's different? What do you see that's kind of causing this?
I think it's different from last year, where I can recall more vividly. Where last year I just felt that whether he was hurt, whether he was tired, the misses weren't there. It was kind of the bat speed wasn't there. There was a lot of foul balls, behind the first base dugout. I just felt that he just wasn't, the bat speed wasn't there ultimately. I think right now, I think that the bat speed is there. He looks strong, he looks healthy. So that, for me, I think his approach as far as controlling the strike zone is still there. So that lends to just some kind of a little bit of mechanical tweak, and to be quite honest, I don't know what it is. I know he's working hard, especially the last handful of days, trying to kind of figure it out. So I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I would say it's more on the mechanical side because, I think we've done a good job of managing his playing time, up to this point.
Is there, when he's had these second half slumps the last few years, how is the defense? Does it show defensively at all?
I think no. In some senses, I think the caught stealings have been very consistent. When he gets a chance to throw a runner out, I like the fingers. I don't think the defense, and I think you can talk about framing and things like that, but I don't think the defense is compromised by kind of where he's at.
How much of a, test is it? We've been seeing how well the team has been playing complete baseball games, and yesterday we even talked about how, just to kind of flush that one away, how much do you need to see kind of just like the bounce back today, getting back to those complete baseball games, especially as you look at just this final stretch and even the division race at hand?
I think it's a big game. It's a chance to win a series. We've got a lot of guys in there today that their primary job is going to be to hit left-handed pitching. So I think on paper it matches up well, and they should be motivated to get back on to scoring some runs, winning a ball game. So it's an important game. It is.
What have you liked lately though, Kike at third base? And I know this will probably change when Muncy is back, but it seems like that's kind of been the spot for the time being.
Actually, when he came back the other day, I essentially just asked him, do you want to play second or third? And he chose third. So for me, I just felt that I can put Alex at any one of those places. I could put Kike, they're interchangeable. Kept Mickey Rowe for the most part at second base recently, and I just felt like, I didn't have any preference, so I figured I'd ask Kike and, go with that.
Was there any hesitation about playing Freeland at second more, given that just in his minor league history he's been more shortstop and third, or has he just kind of proved enough?
I think he's proved enough. And so I don't, yeah, and obviously Max is gonna come back, so it's like, if you can give Alex some more reps at second base, I think that's a benefit. Kike has done it his entire major league career, so I'm not really worried about bouncing him around the diamond. But yeah, I think that, but to Alex's credit, he's earned all of our trust, you know, whether it's at second, it's at third.
Any update on Max? Is he back in the fold today?
He is, I don't think so. I think he's still at home, staying away, just make sure he doesn't get anyone else sick.
You had off day Thursday, off day Monday. Doing any changes to the rotation?
We're going to skip Emmet, and so he's available. He'll be available tomorrow if we want to, and at some point if we want to use him tomorrow. We haven't figured out when we're going to pitch him next, but yeah, Kirsch is going to go on Tuesday, and Shohei will go on Wednesday.
Do you still like the idea of, just considering that's not going to be an off day next week, just having him either just down on Thursday essentially, or would you have him still as the DH?
I plan on Shohei DH on Thursday, and that was kind of a situation where we're in Colorado, so that was kind of the thought with that one.
Is Kim coming back? Is he going to play another game?
I don't know that answer. My assumption is, I know he played last night. My assumption is he's going to play one of the next two games, and then we might see him on Tuesday. But I would assume he's going to play.
Michael Kopech seems to have had a lot of downtime there. Is there something going on? Is he still progressing?
He's still progressing. He's actually in town, so he will travel with us to Pittsburgh.
That's why he hasn't pitched for
Well, he pitched yesterday.
Did for OKC?
He pitched yesterday for OKC, yeah.
With him, like I think he walked like 3 guys, and he's had some of that during his rehab. He's walked a lot, but he's just working on stuff. But when he's gotten here, is that just like a competition thing, or what are you sort of do?
I think it's just a competition of focusing. I really do. I think that different players in the sense of kind of service time, age, but you saw the same thing from Edgardo, and once he gets here, this level of focus is heightened, and we've seen that from Michael as well.
Is there anything new with Brock Stewart?
He is, he's had a cortisone shot, and saw him briefly yesterday, and I'm not sure when he's going to start his throwing program, but we're still hopeful that at some point in time in September we'll get him back, but no real update.
Did he stop throwing at some point? I thought there was a point where he was playing catch.
He was playing catch, and then it just didn't respond the right way, so he got another cortisone shot. Then there was like I think there's a 48-hour shutdown, and then you got to kind of restart.
So back to Shohei. So next up is will be 5 innings or
5 innings.
so maximum is 5 innings.
Right now, 5 innings, yes.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Yep.